But first, safety focus, Formula One brakes. A test like no other. Two of the best cars in their class and two of the best Formula One drivers in a direct brake comparison. Passenger car versus Formula One car. Ralf Schumacher against Juan Pablo Montoya.
When you brake, all the moisture and everything, it goes forward into the visor. It's pretty cool.
The deceleration is enormous, from 200 to 0 in just a few seconds, as here in our exclusive test. Both cars brake at the same time. The Formula One car stops almost immediately. The passenger car, despite being very modern, not for at least another 30 meters. Here we see the test again from a different angle. It takes nearly twice as long for Ralf Schumacher's standard BMW to come to a stop. As a rule, the pedal in a passenger car is always very soft. In Formula One, the pedal's very firm and doesn't travel far. In a car, sometimes when you're braking hard, you feel that you're not going to stop properly. Whether passenger or Formula One car, both slow down in the same way, but with different materials.
In der Formel 1 wird wie in der Serie
Formula One uses disc brakes just like passenger cars. The difference is that Formula One uses carbon. However, this carbon only works at very high temperatures. The temperature of the brake disc must be 300 degrees centigrade. That would be unthinkable in passenger cars. Therefore, grey cast iron is still mainly used as the material for brake discs in current passenger cars. In the future, ceramic brake discs, which are just starting to appear on sports cars, will also be used. Brakes are one of a car's most remarkable components, both in Formula One and in passenger cars. They're often put under stress and frequently pushed to the limit. Here's the brake from a standard car. Electronic systems such as ABS help drivers keep control of the car on the road. A system that the regulations say Formula One drivers have to do without. We've therefore got to be very sensitive. Of course, you brake as hard as you can at the end of a straight, but as soon as you get to the apex of the bend, you often see one or two wheels starting to seize up. Then you've really got to play ABS yourself. Perfect lap times can only be achieved with perfectly working brakes. Freely suspended, the discs work best at between 500 and 800 degrees. To keep them within this temperature range at all times, Formula One cars have fine-tuned cooling systems. With circulation systems, for example, where inflowing air is blown in with excess pressure. The brake discs are perforated at the edge, so that the air can flow through them. Other teams rely on mechanical cooling systems powered by the axle that scoop air towards the brakes. If the discs are not well cooled, they quickly wear away, and in extreme cases, they can explode. That applies especially to hard braking tracks like Monza, Budapest and Montreal. Reliable working brakes are a fundamental part of safety in Formula One, as in normal motoring as well. Passenger car development benefits from the experience of motorsport. Carbon and ceramics are finding their way into standard cars, bringing more safety and better performance.